West was arrested last March for aggravated DWI, but if it doesn't go to trial soon, there's a chance the charge could be dropped altogether.
So you're not going to get out of the truck or what? No.
Police say this video shows Deputy U.S. Marshal Mark West when he was stopped last year near Wantabo in Montgomery, drunk and wanting nothing to do with the cops.
You ordered me to do this. What's that? You ordered me to do this. Yeah. This is an order.
Police say the evidence was there.
A little bit of liquid still in that. There we go. Smells like beer.
But a year later, the jury's still out on his case. Turns out his trial had been scheduled for August, but it was delayed and delayed again and again and again, once by prosecutors and 4 times by the defense, usually because of scheduling conflicts.
I'm not afraid to try this case. My client's not afraid for me to try this case. The government's not afraid to try this case. This case is going to get tried.
West's attorney says the continuances have been necessary and not a strategy to beat the charge.
Where you get into some of the gaming the system is if you show up every time, and if the officer's there, then you get rid of it. Especially with this case, everybody has taken the time in almost all of the continuances to ask for them in advance.
Around 30% of DWI cases get dismissed because of delays. The more continuances, the more likely it is the arresting officer won't show up and the case gets tossed.
It always causes concern for me because the longer it takes to get a case to trial, the better the chance it ends up being dismissed.
Anti-DWI activist Linda Atkinson says this is a common ploy.
These, what I call games, have been going on for about the 20 years I've been watching the courts.
While District Attorney Carrie Brandenburg says 4 to 6 continuances in DWI cases are common, she knows how those cases often end.
This is the typical situation, but we have also found as well that the more continuances there are in a case, the more likely something will happen that will result in a dismissal of the case.
Brandenburg says it's ultimately up to the judge to decide whether to grant any extensions on a DWI case, and that it's harder for the prosecution to get an extension than the defense. Back to you.
Okay, Tina, the deadline to prosecute this case is April. Mark West's trial is now scheduled for late next week, but his attorney says that could change.